And now let's talk about football. First off, huge congratulations to you, Ruth.
Thank you for our qualification. Thank you.
Ivory Coast has progressed to the quarterfinals after beating Mali yesterday 1-0.
Yeah, yesterday 1-0.
How you feel about it?
I'm okay. I'm happy. We are qualified. That's good. That's okay. That's the work. They did the work. It's okay.
But you were very, very lucky, really. Mali missed so many chances.
Yeah, but at the end, we won.
Yes, you know, and huge congratulations once more. It was a sad one for Ghana, who lost to Tunisia. I mean, through penalty kicks, and Ghana will go back home, Mali go back home, and
Cameroon back home, Egypt too. We have so many teams, so many big
teams, that are out already.
Yeah.
Well, that's football for you, and let's talk about all of this. So it's a lot of great action in African football, where the Nations Cup is taking place in Egypt. The tournament is considered the biggest sporting competition on the continent, and it not only showcases the best of African football, it is also said to be a reflection of the current level of management of African football or football on the continent. But first, we want to talk about the smiles and the unity and the joy that sports like football bring to Africa, especially when you have teams from various parts of the continent. First, let's take a look at this.
Eh bien, Jerry, la CAN se poursuit en Égypte, mais l'avenir...
While AFCON continues to enjoy a strong momentum in Egypt, the future of the African Football Confederation is now in the hands of FIFA between the change of the host country for AFCON 2019, the dismissal of Secretary General Amefami, red scandal, and the problem of Ahmad Ahmad. The football governing body decided to supervise AFCON. Gabriel Ajala, sports and analyst and founder of African Sports in New York, joins us to discuss the latest developments. Hello, sir. FIFA is about to take charge of the African football. In your opinion, what made the decision possible?
It's not a surprise, to be honest with you, that FIFA have taken this action to try and be a bit more hands-on. I feel the situation that have led to this is recently, I think this was at the start of June, FIFA had a congress in Paris, and there was the head of CAF, Ahmed, got arrested. And this was due to allegations of money laundering, which was because of a contract agreement that CAF had in place with Puma was rejected. And the same contract was given to a steel company that is based in France. If you do if you look into it a bit more, there's links between the owner of that steel company and Ahmed. So again, there were issues over that whole, transparency and validity and credibility with CAF. And this also happened at the same time that Ahmed was facing a sort of an internal investigation from FIFA about his conduct and whatnot. So there's many things that have led to that point. But I believe that incident was basically the straw that brought the camel's back. That's the final straw for FIFA. But there's other issues that had led to this point. So, for example, we've had the whole governance with CAF, the moving of the dates, the last-minute awarding to Egypt, the name of Cameroon, just to hold the governance things going on there, like what's happening. We've had internal issues, for example, with Nigeria and Ghana.
Gabriel, some have argued that the cooperation between FIFA and CAF would lead to promoting integrity, that is, ethical practice and fair play and, in fact, eradicating corruption. Do you see this come into play?
Maybe in the short term, things will improve in terms of like how they do business, the governance, because they have FIFA watching every move. If Fatima Sumira is in place, let's get it correct. So the idea is for Fatima Sumira to be in place for 6 months minimum, and then it could be longer. But if CAF know that FIFA are there looking at them, then there could be an improvement in governance, in integrity, and all the things that you've mentioned, reduction in corruption. But maybe when FIFA leaves, maybe things may not change deep down. I think it'll take quite a while for it to change. I don't think it'll happen in the course of 6 months or a year. But if things are put in place, things to actually help the people in governance and maybe a change of mentality or maybe bring in the right people, then we can see a change of direction. So hopefully over time, then we can start to see real change occur. But maybe now, I think it'll just be short term. It'll be temporary. I don't know about the long-term effect.
Dernière question, Gabriel Ajala.
Last Tuesday, the Ugandan team at the AFCON refused to train, demanding payment of bonuses. So did Nigeria and Cameroon. Is there a link between these situations and the arrival of FIFA?
But it's exactly the same issue. I think this reinforces, again, why FIFA are getting involved with Africa. Because things like this, it shouldn't be normal. But sadly, it happens all the time. And for us to actually grow a sustainable football economy or sports economy, then the athletes, the ones who are actually involved, need to be able to not worry about when they're going to get paid, So these things of governance and having structures in place reinforces why FIFA may want to get involved. Other analysts have actually argued saying, why are FIFA getting involved? It's not like Africa is the only continent where things aren't great. But as you just mentioned, the thing with lack of pay, that's not right. Imagine you working for the broadcast and you're not being paid for a great piece of work that you've done. There'll be doubt there. It won't allow you to focus on your work. And it's the same with the players, It's not right. And whereas some of these players, they're playing in Africa, they're playing in Europe and different continents, and they're seeing how things are maybe done in different areas.
Thank you, Gabriel Ajala, sports analyst and founder of Africa Sports in New York, for the insight.
Qui nous parlait depuis New York.